Hi guys, it's Emily from Novel Novels and welcome to today's video. This is my past and future readathon announcement and it's 2023. It's for 2023 anyway. So I'm going to have to remind the host that we're doing 2023 at the end of it because this is the third year I've hosted this readathon. Previous years have been done with the lovely Gemma who was previously Read a Book Gem. She's no longer on BookTube. I have asked her permission if I could have some other co-hosts this year. And she was lovely enough to say that's fine. My new co-hosts are some people from the BookTube Waffle Group. And they are Alice from Alice's Giant Bookshelf, Gem from Gemma Books, and Jack from Spread Book Joy. There is the four of us hosting this readathon. And it is going to be a little bit different this year. It's going to still be running over the whole month. We've got a bingo board, which you would have seen in the thumbnail. And so there is a little self-care prompt in it. If you do any of the prompts you are participating, you can either go for a line, a couple of lines, full house, whatever you want. That could be quite fun. I can't remember exactly at the point of filming this what order it all is going on the bingo board because the lovely Alice created the bingo board. She was really sweet like that. If any of you want the bingo board, let me or one of the other co-hosts know and we can send it to you. Either it's like a picture thing, so we can all send that to you. And you can use that on Instagram, you can use it on your channel if you'd like, if you've got another BookTube channel, whatever social media you want, feel free. We will have the hashtag past and future readathon, which will be linked down below. We will also this year be doing weekly reading sprints. I have never, ever, ever hosted them. But each one of us will host a different one each week. So there'll be weekly ones. And so one will be on my channel, one on Alice, one on Gem's and one of Jack's. And we will announce the dates nearer the time. We will all be announcing our TBRs for this at the end, towards the end of the month, I think. We haven't actually discussed that totally, but it's so funny. I haven't actually set up my TBR yet myself because I'm sort of thinking through it. I've got so many different options. So let's get on with it. We've got a self-care prompt right in the middle, but there are 4 past readathon prompts, 4 future readathon prompts, and then a self-care prompt in the middle. So I will link seeing it's my readathon, I will actually link all of the prompts down below and all the details for the readathon down below. Yes, I know I'm pretty bad at tag videos doing this normally, but I will be linking it today. And let's get on with me to tell you the prompts. The first 4 are past prompts. So the first one is a book by your favourite author. That's very easy to do. I think I will be cheating on that and go with the favourite author that you all know about because I've already got a book set out already for this book. It can be a favourite author by any genre. We're not genre specific. It can be literally anything you want. Any author that you've loved before and you would like to read again, go with it. It doesn't have to be your exact favourite, but it can be one of your favourite authors. That's the idea around this prompt. Prompt number 2. A book you've had on your shelves for too long. Yeah, I have decided on that one because it's a book that, like your TBR bet basically, one of your TBR bets. So a lot of us, we have books on our TBRs for so long because a lot of us buy books and we're like, oh, let's read them straight away. Or some of us have books on there and think, oh, we'll put it off for this or we'll put it off for that or we'll use it for a readathon. This is the perfect readathon prompt for you. You can have anything, a book that's been on your list for a while and you've just meant to get to it. Go for it, push it, read it this month. Prompt number 3. A children's book to relive your youth. So it can either be a book that you've read when you were a child or just a middle grade book just to give you that feeling. It could be any middle grade book. It could be one you've read before or one you want to read now. There are so many middle grade authors out there. Jack from Spread Book Joy is amazing at giving you great advice for middle grade books. But I know Alice and Gemma, we all know books, middle grade authors that we like. I'm thinking I'm going to go for a middle grade classic, because I think just to bring back that whole middle grade feeling, I want to read a book that I really want to read, that's been on my shelves. Kind of would match a few prompts actually. I'm not going to give you any sneaky peeks for that, but so it could, like I said, it could be a middle grade classic, it could be a middle grade historical fiction, it could be a middle grade fantasy, any kind of children's book. It could be a book that you really wanted to read. There are so many options. And then lastly, a book from before you were born. So if you're old like me, I'm going to go with the classic, because let's face it, all the classics were written before I was born. But you can have any book that was published before you were born, or set before you. I think we'll say like set before you were born as well. If you don't really want to go with the classic, you can go with a book set before you were born, if that would suit you nicely. Because those historical fiction lovers out there, that would match you. Or even like some sort of fantasy. I think there's middle grade sort of fantasy. There's some fantasy books that were set before people were born as well. So that's again quite a loose prompt. This is what I would like about this readathon. There is so many loose prompts. Now for the future. This next one's going to be challenging. I'm blaming Gemma from this one. This is a book set in the future. I am going to cheat and do a fantasy book. I will say the Lunar Chronicles are pretty good for that, because they are books set way in the future. Yeah, that's another sneaky peek for my TBR. I'm going with one of the Lunar Chronicles books. But for those sci-fi lovers of you, it could be quite fun. And yeah, I don't know very many. I think Gem's the person to go in for advice on that one. Go and check out Gemma's channel. She will be able to give you some really good advice for that. Prompt number 7, a book with a protagonist older than you. Again, if you're younger, there are so many options. If you're older, there are so many options. I would say a few good options for older middle grade books are that we've got older protagonists. We've got Saving Missy, which is by Beth Morey. That was a great book. We've got books by our lovely Charles Heathcote, the Our Doris series by our lovely Charles Heathcote. His books are amazing. There is also a read-along going on in January from Charlie's books. That's another really good advice. We've got some classics that have got older protagonists. They're really good. This is a prompt that you can pretty much ask me for advice for, and I would say that. If you like historical fiction, Elaine Everest's books have an older protagonist than Anne in that. That's really good. I think, who else? I'm trying to think what other books we've got that I can think about. But yes, let me know if you need any advice for that prompt, because this is a prompt I'm quite good at knowing about. And if you're younger, you've got way loads of options. If you're older, I have got books that would match, easily help you on that one. And then lastly, the prompt that everyone is going to love. A feel-good book to set the tone for the new year. That's a prompt we did use last year, and a few of these we have used last year. But everyone loved this prompt, so this is why we've gone for it again. So this could be a book by your favourite genre, a book that sets your tone. So if you're a thriller lover, you want to read a thriller, you like reading thrillers throughout the year, you can go with the thrillers for that. If you like historical fiction, contemporary lovers, all you genre lovers out there, this could be anything that would set your tone for your year. It could be your top book. Let's go with that one. And this is going to be a fun readathon. We're not going to do a Boxer group this year, because we can also chat about our books on the live sprints. But there is obviously, feel free to go wild on Instagram if you want to. All of us hosts are on Instagram, I believe. So let us know if you would like to do that. We've got a YouTube channel. Link. If you do this video, link all of us hosts down below. Let us know you're doing it. Send us messages. I'm on Instagram. I'm on here. I am on Boxer as well, and they're the key places to sort of find me, but the co-hosts have got their own places where they are quite a lot on. I think we're all on Instagram, and we're all obviously on YouTube, so let us know if you would like to do anything. If you need any help, let us know down below in the comments. We're happy to help you. But I love starting the year with this readathon. To have 3 of my BookTube best friends co-hosting it with me is just amazing. I spoke to my lovely sister Charlie from Charlie Brooks. I know she is definitely joining in. So yeah, let's have fun. Let's start the year with a bang. Let's go for starting the year with books that we're excited about, because let's make 2023 a great year. And a few rough years, let's make 2023 a great year and celebrate in style with this readathon. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, not subscribed yet, ring on my ding-a-ling, and I'll see you all soon. Bye bye.